One thing Coventry United can never be called is boring. The Red and Greens more often than not give their loyal supporters ample reason to keep coming back. And the 2018-19 campaign saw plenty of memorable moments and special matches. Across the season, CUTV has covered nearly 80 fixtures for the men's and women's sides, and we're about to count down our top 10 Coventry United matches from an incredible campaign in this video. Taking into account the goals, the opposition, the occasion, and most of all, how it felt to be a part of. I'm Liam Cook from Coventry United TV, and this is 2018-19's best Coventry United matches. Number 10, Coventry Sphinx vs Coventry United Midland Football League Cup. Coventry derbies are feisty affairs with both sides determined to prove they are the non-league pride of the city. Sphinx have had the edge over United on match day in the last 2 years, with United's last derby day win coming at Sphinx Drive in March 2017. Although the red side of the city have ended the season on top for the past 3 years. This may not have been a classic with neither side breaking the deadlock, leading to a penalty shootout, but you could cut the tension with a knife. Bone-crunching challenges aplenty, this was a proper derby. Every fan in the ground was on tenterhooks until Jamal Clark sent the final spot kick over the bar. No goals to savour, but true grit and determination from all involved earned this League Cup encounter a spot on our list. Number 9, Queen's Park Rangers Women vs Coventry United Ladies, FA Women's National League. The Red and Green girls travelled to Honeycroft on the back of a 3-week break, and for a while it looked like the Southern Premier Division leaders were still on the beach. Coventry fell behind to a side who, at that point, had not registered a single win and only had 2 points to their name. Joe Wilson's 13th minute opener woke United up, and from there they dominated the game, eventually ending up 7-1 victors. Amy Wofford found the net twice from the bench, and there was also a first senior goal for Shannon O'Brien. Coventry were more than happy to remind their opposition, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. Number 8, Solihull Moors vs Coventry United Birmingham Senior Cup. National League Premier playoff chasers Solihull Moors hosted Coventry at Danson Park in the first round of the Birmingham Senior Cup, but the young side fielded would not have expected the stern test they faced from a United team out to prove a point. Solihull, managed by Premier League winner Tim Flowers, took the lead through Dan Sweeney, but soon after Shaquille McDonald equalised for Coventry. Jordan Murphy restored the Moors' advantage just a minute after Shaq's first of the evening. But once more United fought back with Kyle Carey's incredible run and shot. The reprieve wouldn't last long, with the Moors taking the lead once more ahead of half-time. After the break, Shaq bagged his second to equalise, and for a while it seemed United could take the tie all the way. But as the game wore on, Coventry wore out. The superior conditioning of Solihull saw them race into the distance late on, with the game ending 6-3 in favour of the National League side. But United returned home with their heads held high, after putting a bright young side under the cosh. Number 7, Coventry United vs Atherstone Town Build-Based FA Vars. This isn't the last time you'll see United's incredible FA Vars journey in this list. The Butts Park Arena double booked, Daventry's Communications Park played host to United vs Atherstone. A tight and tense affair was turned on its head by a Kyle Carey double, after Jonathan Gould had given the MFL Division 1 side the lead in the 3rd minute. Unpredictable until the final whistle, it was a sign of things to come on the road to Wembley, with victory setting up a home tie against Hinckley and installing the belief within the Red and Green Army that this could be their year. Number 6, Coventry United Ladies vs Plymouth Argyle LFC SSE Women's FA Cup. We remain in Daventry for another sensational display from the Coventry United Ladies, and a special day for an unlikely scorer. This was the first of 2 consecutive meetings with the Pilgrims, as Coventry fought the same opposition in league action just 7 days later, an encounter which proved to be much closer than this one. Left-back Rosie McDonald was the star of the show in a 9-1 success, bagging her first ever hat-trick and winning goal of the month in the process. From the 5th minute where O'Brien started the scoring, the result looked safe as the visitors struggled to make an impression. Wofford, Haig, Hughes, Jeffries and penalty queen Janice Austin made the scoreline all the more emphatic. Number 5, Wolverhampton Sporting Community versus Coventry United, Midland Football League Premier Division. At this stage of the season, United were looking down rather than up, but the thrashing of bottom place Wolves Sporting kick-started the Red and Green's rise up the table. Debutant Sam Belcher made an immediate impression with an assist and a goal, linking up well with striker Sam Lockley. A Kyle Barnett penalty should have made the game safe before half-time, but the spot kick was missed, spurring Wolves to claw United back. Dominic Dell got Sporting on the score sheet after half-time, and the home side missed several opportunities to equalise. Those errors would be punished severely by a clinical Coventry in the second half. A Kai Williams hat-trick sent United soaring towards the win, and there was an impressive effort from Kevin Thornton, although we're still not sure if he meant it. Number 4. Watford Ladies versus Coventry United Ladies, FA Women's National League Cup. Just missing out on our top 3, this one had it all. A thrilling finale, an exceptional team performance, and the small matter of this stunner from Jade Formerston. Formo's sanctioned strike resulted in national media appearances and thousands upon thousands of views on her goal. The game may be remembered solely because of this anomaly of a strike, but make no mistake about it, this was one of the ladies' finest displays of the season. Maz Gauntlet and Lois Jeffries also hit the mark to assure United's progression, but second half goals from Golden Girls pair Helen Ward and Katie O'Leary set up a tense conclusion. Jay's girls hung on to seal a 3-2 win. Number 3. Boldmere St Michael's versus Coventry United, Midland Football League Premier Division. Coventry often play some of their best football on artificial pitches, give them a smooth playing surface, and they'll run rings around most teams, and so it started at the Trevor Brown Memorial Ground, with Terry Anderson's side taking a 2-goal lead in the first half hour. But the Mites weren't going to roll over for the Red and Greens. A Ricardo Reed brace and a second half strike from Owen Parry completed an incredible turnaround. Never a side to accept defeat, United threw everything at Boldmere in the closing stages and seemed to have got their reward when Lockley made it 3-3 with 4 minutes to spare. But Reed was on hand to complete his hat-trick with a 95th minute winner. Not even a red card for captain Craig Milligan could deter the Mikes. United may have left without the points, but they left with the hearts of the locals. Number 2. Coventry United versus Leicester Nirvana, build-based FA Vars. I said we'd be seeing the FA Vars again, didn't I? This is where the road to Wembley would end due to administrative error, leading to Coventry fielding an ineligible player. But United went out swinging, undefeated and in style. There was nothing stylish about the first goal, however, as Brendan Bunt misjudged a back pass from Ben Valance, and the ball ended up in the net. The equaliser came from the spot soon after Kai Williams completed the turnaround with a low drive, his first goal of the season. Leicester captain Ryan Amu received his marching orders for preventing a clear goal-scoring opportunity. That still wasn't enough to bury Nirvana. Suleiman Nassor looked to have sent an enthralling game to extra time, but United had other ideas. I think I'll let the commentary speak for itself.
Elaine's being held there. Referee doesn't see. Valance just about finds Kai Williams. Williams in. Zamora! What is it about the red and greens at cup time? The third minute of added time. Antonio Alcaraz Zamora fires into the top corner. The road to Wembley continues.
The scenes of jubilation will live long in the memories of the United faithful. Another example of the club's unrivaled heart and passion. Coventry may have left the competition in a boardroom, but made sure their incredible FA Vars run would end in the most dramatic way on the pitch. Number 1. Coventry United Ladies versus Cardiff City Ladies, FA Women's National League. The stage was set for Coventry United to lift the FA Women's National League Southern Premier Division title on home turf as second place Cardiff City arrived in Daventry. 3 points would ensure Coventry could not be caught, but it was never going to be an easy task. United got off to the perfect start with Jade Formerston opening the scoring, but within 10 minutes the Bluebirds had equalised. Amy Waffen restored the lead, giving United championship points, but a nervous second half awaited. The Red and Green Army watched on with fingernails at a premium, but just as Cardiff went in search of the kitchen sink, the Red and Green girls took advantage of a dreadful mistake to confirm the coronation. And there was still time for Maz Gauntlet's extraordinary finish before the whistle blew and the celebrations could begin, a match befitting of the occasion. And that concludes our list of the top 10 Coventry United matches for the 2018-19 season. What was your favourite match of the campaign? Let us know in the comments, and be sure to hit the like button to let us know you enjoyed the video. And with 5 weeks without football, why not pass the time with more exclusive content from Coventry United TV? I've been Liam Cook, thanks for watching.